All right, President Trump has seemingly reconciled with his former fixer-turned-foe, Michael Cohen. He joined Cohen's radio show yesterday after years of public sparring. Cohen was a key witness in a 2024 criminal hush money case against Mr. Trump, helping to get him convicted on 34 felony counts. But now the pair may have buried the hatchet. CBS News White House and politics reporter Aaron Navarro joins us this morning to talk about it. So help us understand, Aaron, what is the deal here for Michael Cohen? He went from being Trump's fixer to being not just a vocal critic. That's one thing, where you go on the internet or you go on cable television and you take pot shots at the president. But he actually testified in court to some really terrible things that ultimately helped Trump get convicted. What's the motive here?
Vlad, Michael Cohen had also served prison time for campaign finance violations and blamed Trump for it. As you mentioned, he's called Trump a racist, a con man, and a cheat during that congressional testimony. Trump has called him a sleazebag for being that star witness in the trial about hush money payments to Stormy Daniels back in the 2016 campaign. But on the show, Cohen said that the two men have talked and have seen each other at least 3 times in the past year. He said the meetings were emotional and that their longtime friendship was, quote, rocked by the weaponization of the Department of Justice, as you're seeing Cohen really flatter the president throughout this clip that we have so far. And the president seems to indicate he's fine mending this relationship after Cohen said publicly in January of this year that he felt pressured by prosecutors to testify against President Trump. Take a listen to one of their exchanges that was released yesterday.
Boss, you remember when I was by your side? I literally used to analyze the polls, right? And you remember how much attention that I used to pay to that methodology? I would come in, I would say to you, oh, you know, they're claiming that you're 31%, that you're underwater, but I showed you that
the polls are crooked. The polls are...
Exactly.
Now, the president said at one point that the Department of Justice weaponized you, referring to Cohen, and I respect the fact that you recanted everything you said, which is not exactly the truth. In terms of a motive for why this is all happening now, Cohen did say he resubmitted a pardon application to the White House that was denied by former President Biden. We'll see when the full interview is up if he was able to talk to President Trump about it at all during their interview.
You know, what's so interesting to me about this, guys, is I watched The Apprentice, and I know that when you become a sycophant around the president, he may take you back into his good graces. Doesn't mean he respects you. Doesn't mean he thinks very highly of you. At least that's what I saw over the course of many seasons on The Apprentice and the reporting from many, including our folks. But in Regime Change, the book by Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan, is anytime you become that person where he's got you bending the knee, he's going to, you know, make you pay that pound of flesh. So it'll be interesting to see if he dangles that potential pardon and never gives it.
Yeah, no, fair point.
And you saw it happen with, you saw it happen with Elon Musk as well. They had a big blow up, and then they were together for multiple events to end the year last year.
So it's easier to maybe only slightly bend the knee when you've got
when you're a billionaire, when you're the richest man in the world.
Fair enough.
All right, Aaron, I also want to ask you about new. Actually, I think we might be out of time. So thank you, Aaron.
Aaron, always great, man. Thanks.